guys, and welcome back to well, let's look at the town, or I don't know, town current household current household town update or something. I don't know. I'll have to tweak of the name. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below because I'd really appreciate it. So we've got the Goth family here, and as you can see, Miss Bella is now an elder, and then we have Cassandra. She's an adult, and Alexander is still a young adult. So that's great. Um, and I haven't really done much with them, to be honest. They're just kind of as is. So the whole story is after Mortimer's death, Bella became the lady who mourned her husband for years. Like she literally would walk around, she'd always be sad. She literally was mourning, and I felt so sorry for her until the day that she met the randy old man of Mr. Chase Donahue, and she decided that it was time to have her third and last baby. That's right, I said it. She had a baby with Chase Donahue, and they named him Alexi Goth, which I thought was so funny because his name is Alexander, his name is Alexi. Oh my gosh, it just blows my mind. I will change his last name again as well because I want it to be Donahue to represent his father's last name, but he's not a child yet. So that is that. And I just thought it was so funny that she got with somebody else, and I was so proud for her. Like, you get it, girl. Like, I don't want anyone to ever have to mourn the rest of their lives, their loved one. So honestly, I was really happy for her when she got out there. She found a new man. You know, I seen the pop up that they were having a baby, and my heart just fluttered for her. I was like, oh my God, like, girl. Yes, like I was so happy for her. And she's got the bounce back in her step again. So it's really been probably a really great thing for her. Maybe not naming her child Alexei, but I think she's still slightly holding on to that love that she has for Mortimer in the back of her head, and she literally is just like not letting it go. So the only way she could do it was to name the child something close to something to Alexander, because Alexander was named by Mortimer, Cassandra was named by Bella. So I just think that because of that whole thing, she had to choose something that Mortimer would appreciate as a name, and so she went with Alexi. And I think it's just so freaking cute. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just so proud of her that she found someone. And, you know, he is a big part in our family, so it'll be nice to be able to see how that works out for her. Then we have Miss Cassandra, and at the same time that Bella was finding her bounce in her step again, Cassandra was finding her muse as well for her music, and her muse became her baby daddy. She and Bella were pregnant at the same time, and you know what? It's great that Bella got to see her granddaughter. I'm just not sure that Cassandra was with the father of her child for the right reasons. So her baby's name is Kelsey, which I thought was kind of cute because it's kind of close to Cassandra, Kelsey and Cassandra. Um, so Kelsey's father is Zesh Johnny, which is I, I I don't know if because he's such a good guy she could write great music because of him, or if it was because he was such a great guy that she kind of fell for him, but not really. She doesn't really have that love for him that you would think she does. And she saw how great of a father he was with Clay, his adopted son, and I think that it just kind of got to the point where she's getting older and she doesn't know if she's ever going to find her one true love. And so she just kind of like went very quickly with her muse. And her muse is Zestjani. And so she just wanted him to know that how she felt for him, and ended up resulting in them having Kelsey. And Kelsey is a good baby. She doesn't cry very often. And I mean, they are maxed in relationship. They are very happy together. I'm just not sure that the love is like being in love, and not so much as just like lusting for him or having love for him as her muse, if you guys know what I'm saying. So they do have a child together, and you know, Zest's last name will, or yeah, Zest's last name will live on forever. He'll never have to worry about his name moving on because he's got a daughter who's going to carry it and he's got an adopted son who's going to carry it for him. I just think the biological son really made him excited because his genetics are carrying on. And so Cassandra could make him happy. And since he makes her so happy, I think it was more of like a mutual like agreement more so than like a mutual relationship. So I never see them together, to be honest. And so I just think that's kind of how it goes. But I think it was sweet. I think it was really nice of them. And so that's what's been going on with the goths. And then you have Alexander, who isn't really like into anyone. He just, except for Alessandra Alves. And we'll talk about her in a second because we have to go over and see her too. But so he's just kind of floating around right now. I don't know if he's lusting after Alessandra for good reasons or not, but we'll have to wait and see. And Bella doesn't seem to think so because she's giving him the stink eye. So, all right, moving on to the next family. Let's see who else is in here that we need to talk about. Talks about. You did see that I have placed some of your guys' households into my worlds, and so they're actually like aging and having babies and things, and it's really cool to see. So this one is the Crystal family. This is Psycho or Callum's family, and their oldest child aged up to teen. That's really all that's happened with them. um the Val the Valjos, nothing's really happened with them. I don't think Annabeth is with anyone, to be honest. Um, I haven't seen any pop-ups for them, so I'm not going to jump into their family. Then we have the Pollys. They're getting older. This is Lucas Polly's family that he gave me to put in my town. And his parents, like IRL parents, are the parents here. And they're the two elders. And then the rest of them, I think, are teens and young adults. So everyone is aged up. Everyone's doing what they got to do, moving on with life, and they're just kind of there. And then we have the Spencer Kim Lewis family. They Eric and um his wife are elders now, and Spencer Olivia is, I believe, a young adult, and then the two teens are the twin brothers that were born later on in life. So that's pretty much all that's going on with them. Nothing too spectacular, something that I have to go in there and show you a family tree about. Then we have the Crockett family. They were added in through the story progression mod. I don't really know anything about them. We have the Neal family. We have the Reinhardt family. We have the Stack family. These were all moved in with the story progression. Then we have the French family. These guys is Mitchell. He was in the household here with the four, like Jay Huntington, Zoe, and Gavin, I think it is. He's actually an elder now, and he's got his wife and his wife's adopted daughter, and then him and his wife's two boys together. So that's who lives here, and nothing's really going on with them either. And then we have the Glass household, which she's the only alien that I think I know of in the town, and then that's her husband, which is Gavin, and then their two children together, which are still children. Kind of freaks me out because they're both elders, so I don't want the children to get taken away or anything. So it kind of freaks me out. I don't know what's going to happen there, but hopefully they age up soon. Then we have Gary, the Gary family, and they also are ones who have been having babies with other Sims in town. And I'm going to go in here and show you kind of what's going on with them. These guys I added in really, really early on in the Millman town, like when I started the Millman town up. I added them in. And if I show you, let's see. I believe Anne Gary adopted Alexa Gary. I believe she's 18. Yes. So her mother is Anne, but adopted. And recently, Anne has found herself. Oh, yes, the Valdros. Yes, this is right. Anne has found herself romantically involved with DeMarcus Valjo, which is Annabelle's brother. and they actually had a child together named Fernando Gary, um, which is her and her and um, DeMarcus's baby. So this is what he looks like, obviously, as a nurse. But they had a child together, and I'll switch the last name to match. So Annabelle's brother had a baby with Anne Gary, so that kind of links them into the family as well, because we've got the I don't know why there's two cribs in here. This one's from when she was a baby, I think. Um, but it kind of links them in because Annabelle was kind of part of the family at one point or another. I mean, they're not right now, but she will be, and she's almost an elder, as you can see. Um, and these guys are aging. The people that I don't play as, they're aging continuously, so they never stop aging. Now that they went into the households, I'll have to mark them as not played again, but um, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Um, all you do, if you're wondering how to do that, you just go in here, you click manage, and then you just unclick that, and it goes away. So there you go. Then this is the Zest household. Nothing's really going on there. Then we have the Landgrab household, and Zoe is actually an elder, but Malcolm, I think, is an adult. I believe he's an adult now. And then the children that they had together are there. So the Landgrabs are continuing on. Then we've got the Albs, which is Nolan's family, and I'll come back to them in just a second. The Donahues, that's the boy there is the one that had the baby with the triplet mom over there where Callum and um, James live. And this is Kelly. That's her brother. So that ties them in as well a little bit. I mean, not too much, but a little bit. And then we have the Calientes, which Nina and Don Lothario are married now. They're married, and Dina and all them are old. And then Dina and her husband are here now. He moved in with them, and then their children are still children. The Caliente children haven't aged up yet. But let me go in here and show you Nolan's family, what's going on with them, because they definitely have some shiz going down in their house. Now, as you could tell, Nolan lives with his mom and his dad. Alessandra is his mother, and what is the dad's name? I want to say like Benjamin, but I can't remember, to be honest. What's his name? Preston. That's what it was. Oh man, I knew that too. All right, so Preston is an elder now. He aged up recently, but Alessandro Alves is his mother. And then you have Nolan Alves, which is their child, which he's a young adult. And then recently they had Casey Alves, which I thought was so cute because we have a Casey in our family. So it's like we each will have a Casey because obviously him and Dre at some point will probably get married. But Alessandra had the baby, and she is married, let me show you, to Preston. So let me show you Preston. Where's Preston? Preston. Where's Preston? Here he is. So this is, wait, no, Preston is her father. What am I thinking? Preston is not her husband. Preston is her father. Let me go to the family tree. Preston is her father, which is Nolan's father as well, because Nolan is okay, so it's really confusing because Nolan isn't her son. Nolan is her half brother. They have a different mom. I don't know who her mom is because it's not showing up anymore, but his mom is different than hers, if you get what I mean. So Nolan and Alessandra had the same father but different mothers. But Alessandra had Casey with Alexander Goth. So I don't know if this is like a mutual relationship that they want to continue on with, or if it's just like it was a one night fling and it just ended up with Casey being born or what, but they do have that going for them. And I hate that Mortimer's picture is missing, to be honest with you, and this picture as well, because they used to be there, but they're not anymore. And I hate that. So she got with Alexander and they had a child together, and that's just kind of like, who she went with. So, I mean, they're again, maxed out relationships. She is really good friends with Jay, which kind of scares me a little bit, but other than that, I think they're pretty okay. Nolan is very romantic with Dre, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, he's not romantic with anyone else. He is very content with being with Dre. And I honestly, I think he has a better relationship with Dre than Dre does with him. So that's kind of a thing as well. But he does love his nephew and he loves his grandfather or his father, I mean, as well. So, it's going to be sad when he passes on because obviously Nolan will be mourning and we'll have to comfort him in that time of need. But that ties Nolan's family also into the Goth family tree because it's his nephew. So, in a way, we'll always have these family trees all connected. I will manage this at one point or another. Everyone's family tree will be part of my family tree. Don't you worry. Um, so yeah, so that's that. And then in Magnolia Promenade, there's no one living here. I can show you that. And then in Newcrest, um, I don't think there's really anyone living here. There's these guys. There's the McDonald's. They don't really have anything going down quite yet. They do, but they don't. And then I made this Panetta girl, and I thought she was really pretty. I made her for the Halloween. I gave her like the fairy costume or whatever. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the families. I don't really think there's anything else going down. I'm just going to look really quickly because I just kind of want to know if I missed anyone that's not in the world that had a child or something. So I'm just going to try and let them load in and see what's going down. I don't remember anyone else, to be honest. I really don't. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. Um, so there is a lot of like family trees being tied into one another, which I thought was so cool. And eventually, like I said, they'll be connected into our family tree. So that'll be really exciting to see. Um, Looking through these, I haven't seen any other babies yet. So I'm thinking they probably are all in the town. They're not like, having babies with other people out that are classified as the homeless people. Oh my gosh, the homeless people or anything like that yet. Um, yep, it looks pretty good. So that is the world. That's what's going down in my world, anyways. I don't know what's going down in yours, but if you guys want to leave any comments in the section below of what's been going down in your guys' own current households or own current plays, if it's got a lot of drama that you want to talk about or whatever, I would be very excited to hear about it if you would like to tell me. And I want to kind of know what you guys think about all that's happened in my world, all that's been going down. Do you guys like that the world has come alive? Do you guys not like it? um do you like how the family trees are kind of intertwining, or do you think that's kind of weird? Let me know. I kind of want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys' reactions are. So definitely leave a comment in this comment section below. So if you guys liked it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel in the description below. Don't forget to leave that comment. Also, the description in the description below, there's a donation link in the description below if you'd like to donate to my channel, along with things like my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, and my Twitch links. So if you want to check any of those out, please feel free. And I'll talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.